Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a wrap up of February. Today is the last day of February, and I just wanted to show what I picked up in the last couple weeks from eBay, Amazon, and Hamilton Book. So let's start. I got the new Predator Badlands on the eBay. Got this really good price. The buyer just took out the digital code and got it for a really good price. So pick that one up. Got this off of eBay. This is a childhood favorite that I haven't seen in years, but I wanted to pick this up again and watch. And this is Ice Pirates, or The Ice Pirates, with Robert Urich. I remember I used to rent this a lot because my mom was a big Vegas fan. And this was also another cable favorite that was always on too. So really excited to watch this one again. I picked this up on, this is my Hamilton Book. I watched my buddy Mr. Dan, and Dan had picked up a couple that I didn't even realize that were on the site, because I'm like looking for specific ones, and two of these had went down in price. No, one had went down in price. That was on my, I didn't want to pay $5 for it, so, but I would pay $3 for it. So the first one was Black Friday with Bruce Campbell. Like Dan, I will watch this on Black Friday next year for Christmas. Another one I didn't realize that was on the site. I don't know what I thought this was, but I did like the first one. I haven't seen Pearl, but I picked up Maxine. And I'll leave Mr. Dan's links below for the recommendation. Thank you, Dan. So I did like X, but I haven't seen this one, nor Pearl. This one I went through the price cuts, and this is a John Barenthal movie that I did not ever hear of before, and I watched the trailer for it and it really looks good. And this is called Small Engine Repair. You know I am a John Barenthal fan, so decided to pick this one up. This was another price. Everything I got was a price cut except for the last one. This was another price cut, and this was in my cart, in and out, but I didn't feel like paying the $5, and finally went down to $1.95. And that is All I Can See Is You. So she's a blind girl, or it really looked good. The trailer looked good, and it came with the slipcover. And the big one that the reason why I got it, and I don't understand why I missed this when I ordered last month, and Mr. Dan picked this one up too. And this is the season 13 of Mystery Science Theater. I can't believe I missed this from the last time. And they have 13 movies. A lot of them are from Full Moon Pictures. The two I basically got it for was Robot Wars, because I watched that on, I think, on Tubi, on Full Moon, and the Gamera versus Geiger. So those two are most opening for my eyes. But The Shape of Things to Come, I seen that movie, so I can't wait to see what they do with that. So, yeah, I thank you, Dan, for buying this. Because I wouldn't have known it was there had you not highlighted it for me. That's why it's always good to see other people's pickups, because you might have overlooked it, and I did. Okay. The rest are all Amazon. Yeah, the rest are all Amazon ones. and even a book. Well, I'll knock out the book because people don't like books, but I seen this and somebody did like a challenge, and this is Everyone's a Critic 52-week movie challenge, and I thought this was pretty cool. I seen it on Amazon, and they have like each week you do a separate challenge, and since I just got the book, I will be starting with number one, which is the film that has won Best Picture. So I thought this was a neat little challenge to start off with. It would have been better if I seen it in January to start in January, but I had just seen it and it looked pretty interesting. You can get this on Amazon. All right, now for the movies. I am a big Alan Ladd fan, and this is The Great Gatsby. I didn't realize they did a version before the Redford one. So this is 1949. Kino Lorber. It came with the slipcover. I haven't opened it yet because I just got it. So looking forward to checking this out. Now the next are titles that are huge logs in my Bogart catalog. I've had to wait for the price to come down on this, so the four that I picked up finally went down in price, and you'll know why, because they're Warner Archive titles, and if you're not fortunate to get them, like I seen Bryson, Brian, Horror Punk, and Y2K Basis picked up a lot of the film noir stuff that I love. So I was really jealous of Brian picking them up. But yeah, these Warner Archives I love, especially the Bogart ones, because I am a huge Bogart fan. So the first one I picked up is You Can't Get Away with Murder with Bogart. I've seen this before. He was one of the Dead End kids when it first started. And I believe Leo Gorcey's in this one. No, that might be crime story. There's another one that I'm missing that the price was like about $18. I love Bogart, dude, but I ain't paying $18 for a Bogart movie, so I had to wait for that to come down. So You Can't Get Away with Murder. This is another one, another Warner Archive movie, The Big Shot with Bogart. Look at these covers on movies were so great back then, weren't they? Beautiful covers. Next one is King of the Underworld, Humphrey Bogart. Look at these movie posters. I'd love to get these movie posters and put them in here. But there's the back. And the last one of the Bogart ones I've got was The Wagons Roll at Night. It's about bootlegging. No, this ain't about bootlegging. This is about the circus. There's a murder in the circus. Sorry about that. I just, as a matter of fact, I just seen this. Sometimes TMC will run Bogart movies. So I seen this. I had never seen this one before. So I picked this one up. Eddie Albert's in this too, from Green Acres. Young Eddie Albert. All right, and the last three are ones that are oversight in my. I seen Dan again, Mr. Dan. Thank you. I seen this and I really wanted to pick this one up. So this finally went down in price on Amazon, because the eBay prices are freaking crazy. And that is The Host. This is a really good movie. if you haven't seen it. And it's got a ton of special features, too. As a matter of fact, the Blu-ray, because I think Dan had the DVD, the 2-disc version of it, that was more expensive than this one to get. Because I think this was $8.99 to get on Amazon. So I picked that one up. And then another one that Dan really told me about, and I watched it on, I think it was a streaming service after he told me about it, and I just really loved it, was Walled In. And I got this one, and believe it or not, the 4K was more expensive than the Blu-ray to get. I don't know why, but I decided to pick it up because I think Dan had it on Blu-ray. And my last one, I wanted to upgrade this because I have this on I only have this on DVD, and this is like one of my favorite movies growing up. And we used to have a tweet, like a message chain. Whenever this was on TV, me and my cousins would message each other for it to come on. I can recite this word line by line, and that's grease. And it actually came from Amazon with a slipcover, which I was, highly surprised. I'm not too much on slipcovers, but I for this movie that I love so much, was really cool. And it's got a lot of extra, because I think I had the Rock and Rydell DVD version, and for as much as I watched this, I probably watch this about once a month. I wanted to upgrade it to a 4K, and I just thought it was, about time to do it. And the price was cheap on this too. So I was really happy to get this. So those are my pickups. Thank you to Dan, Bryce, Brian, for the suggestions. I really appreciate it. And tell me what your pickups. I'd be interested to see. I got no more coming in. Been watching a lot of TV, watching a lot of movies lately. So that'll be it for a little bit until my reviews start. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully the snow is over tomorrow. Next week it's supposed to be in the 70s here in Philly, so hopefully no more sub-zero weathers, no more friggin' snow, none of that crap. So if you guys are as tired with the snow as I am, raise your hand. So all right, guys, have a great week. Be safe. I'll be back. I'll probably be doing a review on some movies I watched a lot on streaming service. If you guys haven't seen Rental Family yet with Brenda Fraser, highly recommend that. That's on Hulu right now. It's streaming on Hulu right now. 2 big thumbs up. But, yeah, that's it. All right, guys, be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.